Just like this video, this part is only a brief diversion. Hello everyone, Billy12510 here, back with more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. As time, we've done Chapter 5, and we are now fleeing from Crimea. And now we get this, which is a basic, brief recap of everything that's happened so far. Continent of Tellius, blessed by the goddess. To the northwest lies the land of Crimea, home of the Grail mercenaries. Without warning, Crimea's eastern neighbor, the Kingdom of Daein, launches an attack on Crimea's capital city of Melior. Tempted to skip this because it's just, well, hey, we may as well tell you what happened, even though we've already told you what happened. That likely it's a handful of mercenaries to Melior to confirm swords needs to be attacked. If they happen upon a young woman, unconscious but unharmed, for safety they take her to their stronghold. She wakens, the woman gives her name is Lynthia and lays claim to the title of Princess of Crimea. Relates the sad tale of her flight from Crimea and of her parents' murder at the hands of Ashnard, King of Daein. Real, stop that. Real mercenaries answer Princess Lynthia's plea for help and agree to escort her to the Kingdom of Gallia. Located to the southwest of Crimea, Gallia is home to the Laguz, a race quite unlike Ike and his fellow Bjork. Bjork is basically the common term for human in this game. Crimea and Gallia have long struggled to overcome their differences. It's basically slavery. It boils down to racism a lot in this game. Recent years, two kingdoms have done well to ease the prejudice between the Laguz and Bjork back. Combined efforts have forged a bond of trust and friendship and may yet overcome years of intolerance. Ike and company escaped the Daein, abandoning their long-time base. From there, they begin the long march toward Gallia. Yeah. Past clear and destination far, they slip into an ocean of trees. Chapter 6, A Brief Diversion. See, I wasn't being clever, that's the name of the chapter. I was being serious. Blazes, why does it have to be so black and humid? If we weren't being chased, I'd strip off this armor here and now. Then I'm almost glad that we are being pursued. I suppose I'll have to grin and bear it then. Suppose I will. Enough of your griping. I like griping. You're really wasting energy, but I like griping. It's one of the things I do best. This heat is appalling. Dense forests such as these are not made for us delicate humans. The subhumans love them, though. These subhumans. They're really so different from us. What, you mean to tell me you've never seen a beast man before? No, never. Well, I have. They're a hairy bunch, I'll tell you. Ugly as sin, too. Their faces are all fangs and whisker. Their claws are like daggers, razor sharp and deadly. And even though they can speak our language, they're beasts through and through. Savage, every one of them. Are there more than one type? The one Shion calls subhuman Humans can be divided into 3 groups, each one named for its physical characteristics. First the beast tribe, next the bird tribe, and finally the dragon tribe. Because it can't be a Fire Emblem game without dragons. I think every Fire Emblem game has had some form of dragon, be it a Manakete, an actual dragon. Now we have dragon kind Lagoos, as they're traditionally called. The Goose tribe residing here in Gallia is the beast tribe, who possess those feline qualities of which Shinon spoke. To the south are the islands where the birdmen live. The dragons are in Gallia. Something every mercenary should know. Looks like you know even less than I gave you credit for, Ike. Ike, my boy. I've never played with CDI, so I can't make that joke. Anyway, perhaps a little farther and we'll be out of these trees, Ike. Really? That means Gallia proper. Compared to this forest, even a kingdom of half-breeds will seem like heaven. And that's when we lost track. Assigned a squad to pursue them and return so I could give you this report. Understood, you may step down. Princess Valencia is making her way through this forest to Gallia. Ina! It appears your advice was sound. Well done. You have earned my praise. I don't remember that line. Well, compared to all the other ones. King assigned me a tactician. I wondered what I had done to lose his trust. When I saw it was a young girl, I burned with anger at the king's judgment. Still, it's worked out better than I had expected. Keep up the good work. Of course. Now then, it's time for the hunt to begin. She's gonna enjoy that, I bet. Into the edge of the forest. Form up, combat position. Daein pursuers weren't willing to let us just slip away. Nope. No doubt they will attack again. Without knowing their numbers, it's difficult to advise a course of action. Take your best guess, Soren. With limited information we have, what's the best way to proceed? Some of our group cannot fight. If we are cut, we'll have a difficult time defending them and attacking the Daein. Fellows, we separate into 2 groups, a small fighting force to engage the enemy and buy the main groups in time, and the rest of us who will escort the Princess to Gallia at full speed. We want to divide our combat strength. The main force aside, don't you think the risk for the smaller group is too high? I believe this is the only way to achieve our goal and keep casualties to a minimum. Possible there's an ambush waiting for us at the edge of the forest. And again, there isn't. Proceed with no plan, we may be caught between the pursuit and the ambush, which would be the end of us all. So we got no choice, basically. Yeah. So Grail's going to take Gatri and Shinon and be the diversion. Everyone else needs to safeguard Incia and head straight to Gallia. Smaller numbers mean better mobility. Your time would be better spent worrying about yourself than about us. Kinda weird that he talks about mobility and they're taking the guy in a full suit of armor, but I digress. Probably proved to be the biggest fight this company's faced. Remember, you've only got one life. I don't want any of you dying on me. Times like these, it matters not what our blood ties are. We are family. If you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live. I could be commanding the main force. Titania, your support. Right, let's move out. See you all in Gallia. I really like Grail's line there. It's a really good line, I admit. Anyway. They're waiting for us after all. There are more of them than I imagined there would be. Thought they would have been spread out across the forest border. I didn't expect to see so many in one place. Do we rethink our strategy? No, we've already split up. It's too late to reconsider now. Isn't there some way we can at least get the Princess Mist and Rolf to the far shore safely? 2 bridges. The spigot extends to the edge of the westernmost bridge. If we can use the trees as cover, we might be able to reach the bridge undetected. From there, we can launch a surprise attack. We'll be creating a diversion, right? Correct. Or we can keep the enemy's attention, the princess and the others can cross the bridge to safety. No time for discussion, that's the plan we go with. And Elena is like, my lord Ike, I will fight with you. And then Ike's like, no you won't. Like, what? I can't let you expose yourself to danger of any kind. No, 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 you're a princess and all that. So, oh, we're going to have you basically run off with Mist and Rolf. That's literally what's going to happen. See? There's admittedly more text between those than I remembered, but, yeah. So, just pretending it's a game of hide and seek, and I never lose at hide and seek. Good to know, Rolf. Good to know. Everyone ready? Let's go! So, we're limited to Ike, Titania, Soren, Oscar, Boyd, and Reese. Maybe hurting because Oscar is slightly lower level than I would like. No time to redo the last map. Have not played this game in 10 days since last recording session, so gonna have to give me a sec. So this is an escape mission. You basically want to get Ike to this square, and then you win. The square that Emil is on is a halberdier, which is the promoted version of a soldier. This is the first game that introduces a promoted class to the soldier. So congratulations, you finally got something. Got the short spear, which lowers his speed to 8. So I don't know if Boyd can double him. I don't think he can. No, there's no way he can double him. Okay. Well, let's use that plan. Basically, get Ike to that square, you win. However, and this is kind of weird, you can have characters besides Ike escape. Now, you're probably going to want to do that after you, like, clear the map, so as not to leave Ike stranded by himself. You're probably wondering why you would want to do that. You get bonus experience for it. It's not nothing to write home about, but still every little bit will help. Really do want to take Soren's advice at the beginning and just head to this bridge instead of just like assaulting this, because the enemy force is a lot more concentrated over here. There's quite a bit of variety in enemies. There's regular soldiers, there's myrmidons, there's a few knights, there's an archer or two, there's even a priest and a mage I think I saw. Yeah, you're a mage, There's no strength to carry his book. What? This game makes the most sense. Anyway, I think I'll cut it here for now, and we'll get started on the chapter in a bit. See you then.